Taking on the Hawks. For Phoenix, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Hawks, Suns, coming up next, right after this. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Counted. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
Here's Paul. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Capella. Crowder against Collins. Young, the pass to Capella. Paul with a steal. And they're on the run for 3. Booker. Paul with it. Young's there. Ayton with it. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. Young can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Booker, the pass to Paul. And the shot goes. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Down low. Here's Collins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Collins has got his second basket of the night. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Young against Booker. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins inside. Now Capella. Outside Young. Here's Reddish. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Paul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Ayton, the open look. Off target from the baseline.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Booker on the take.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Hits both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Paul. Here's Young, plenty of space. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Ayton. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Crowder from the arc. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Ayton. They shoot again. Collins with the defensive effort.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Paul. Now Booker. Pass to Crowder. Hayden with it. Shoots over Capella. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That's the end of the first.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And that one's good.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Paul with it. Crowder outside. Fires from deep. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Hawks leading. Reddish on the wing. Collins right side. Up and over Crowder, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. The crossover. And the Suns miss again. Here's Atlanta now. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Paul passes to Aiden. Outside Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Collins. Pass to Reddish. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich from long range hits the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Stolen by Collins. Capella finds Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Ayton, the screen on Young. Paul for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
A minute 35 left in the first half of this one. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Here's Young. And Booker pulls it down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Gallinari against Crowder. Back to Paul from downtown. Suns keep it alive. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Right against Paul. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Ayton. Now Booker. It's stolen by Wright. Hunter passes to Williams. The kick to Hunter. Lets the three fly. Wright against Paul. Here's Jang. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. And here's Payne. He takes it in. Over Wright. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Hunter. 4 seconds left. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Wright attacking. And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks ahead, up 10.
20.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
10.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdul Nader, and it's Johnson in at power forward. Pass to Shamet. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Shamet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns trailing. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14. Left side, Williams. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. It's stolen by Hunter. Gallinari with it. Back to Jang. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Atlanta timeout. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Now Payne, pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson, tries to keep it alive. In transition, here they come. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Here's Shaman. Outside Johnson. And stolen by Williams. All by himself. And Gallinari throws it down.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Pass to Shaman. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Got a hand on it.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Right with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Nader. And the layup is good. Nader's got his first points of the game.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Wright against Payne. Now here's Wright, tightly guarded.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Here's Nader. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 13-footer. The 3 is up. Right with the board. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team second.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich has checked in for Williams. And it's Young in for Wright. And here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Up top, Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Capella. Count that bucket. Capella's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
The drive by Paul. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. So it's Atlanta now. Outside Young. Up top Capella. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges, right side. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Young. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Collins passes to Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Now here's Booker. Defended by Bogdanovich. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Young. Driving in. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Young. Second chance shot. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Hawks lead by 14.
We can't forget about Young's in-between game. When he notices these shots are open, he's so good at taking them.
To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Pass to Young. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. Again, Atlanta.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get it back. Unable to get that one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Clint Capella.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. The 3, 6 to shoot. Lets it go. And he can't bank that one in. And Phoenix has possession. Trailing by 17. Booker, good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Crowder with a steal. Now Ayton. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Missed it. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always.
And a good Thursday evening to you, too. Payday. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Greg, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And that one's good. Hunter.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Lowry looking around. Outside Robinson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. With the crossover. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Lowry gets double teamed. First quarter. Just over a minute played. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
His first personal foul. 14 foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancer. Give my hand, fans, your 18.
Now here is Lowry. Driving the lane. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Counting.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. They grab their own miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Collins. Sweet move. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's tipped. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Butler against Hunter. Butler dishes to Lowry. Going inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
2 minutes.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Young. Capella, high post. Back to Young. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 5.
quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Lots of room. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Here's the pass to Robinson. Takes a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now, here's Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build, at that forward position, and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
For 3.
Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Collins. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Hunter and Butler sends it back.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
Robinson kicks to Lowry. The tray and the Heat, another 3. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami ahead, leading by 3. And don't go.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing. And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Outside for Robinson. And he drives in. Second shot opportunity. And Capella sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Heat. And the Hawks with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Go into the rack with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Lowry can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Butler on the way from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
3.
Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Robinson goes in. The kick outside to Butler. No good with the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Young taking his time here. To the left side wing. Collins with it. Lowry picks him up. Count that bucket. And it's 7 points for Trae Young.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Adebayo, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Hunter. Shot from 12. No good that time, and it's Miami the other way. Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Bogdanovich looking around. Young outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. 30 seconds left here in the second. Capella against Lowry. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. The kick out to Young. Hunter, no one around him, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half.
18.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
18.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward. And Wright kicks to Zhang. It's stolen by Morris. Oladipo outside. There's the drive. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here he goes. And finished off by Oladipo.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Right, the pass to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run, and the dunk by Wright.
Now, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Fires the three. Atlanta with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This is it to Reddish. He dishes it to Jang. Wright looking around. Back to Jang. A shake. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's just a three-point Miami lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now Hero. He's guarded by Williams. Oladipo outside. The pass to Hero. Over Williams. Gallinari with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Right, the pass to Williams. Gallinari in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th ranked in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school, in his 1 year in college, and coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
Williams inside. He's covered by Hero. Here's Jang. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And here is Wright. Gallinari right side. Dishes it to Jang. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jang's got his second bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hero. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
For 3.
Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Jang inside. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. In the Heat, another three.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Lowry against Young. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat leading by 11. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Hunter for three, cranes it from beyond the arc.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Miami's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Lowry kicks to Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Young left side. Six to shoot. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Young. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Hunter. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. And stolen by Butler. Butler on the way. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 13. Young in the corner. Stolen by Tucker. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Miami leading by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Robinson.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Lowry with the ball. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. That one no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Can they get it? The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. outside Robinson. Passes to Butler. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
And what timing. Capella getting up there, capping that one off.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
These teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Inside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now Young. Pass to Collins. Soft touch off the glass.
An active interior presence. 6'10" John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Conley, and it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And just over a minute played here to start the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovic.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. In transition, here come the Jazz. The pull-up. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell. Bogdanovic with it. Collins defending. Bogdanovic, no good. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And Utah has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert up top. Over Capella. Kept alive.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
The shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Mitchell against Young. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Uncovered. And that one's long.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Young against Mitchell. Young on the attack. And he gets the bucket.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Conley. Stolen by Young. To the inside. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 6.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Young against Conley. Shoots from 14. It's blocked by Gobert. Up top, Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Here's Young. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And they get it back. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Now here's Capella. Defense is right there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic.
And that's his
first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Reddish. On target from range.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does. Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Young. And there's the drive. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Gobert finds Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Hawks. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
He shoots it. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
First team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovic. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shot on the wing.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
Mitchell misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Young. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Young against Conley. Takes it inside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Young attacking. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Right side, Mitchell. Shoots over Capella, and that one's good. Mitchell's gotten his first basket of the night.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. Young against Conley. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Capella's got 6.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. And he drives in. Now Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Picked by Gobert. From 18 feet away. Again, Utah.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Collins with it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter. Thanks, Allie. After
12.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Clarkson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Here's Williams. Pass to Jang. Timeout called, the Hawks.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. We just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
ATL Hawks fans are dancing.
Knocked loose. From deep. A rebound by Whiteside. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
The Hawks leading. Right outside. There's a screen by Jang. Right attacking. And Whiteside with a block.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Jang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Jang's got his first points in this one.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Here's Oni, hounded by Wright. Here's Whiteside. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that That is big time, Allen. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Now here's Clarkson. There's a screen by Whiteside. And that one's good. Clarkson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
The Hawks shooting around 50% in the game so far. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And now the Hawks on the break. Okongwu inside. Gaze there. Okongwu, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Doesn't go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Bogdanovich from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson for three. Feet away. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Young on the attack. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Young with the bucket. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now here's Mitchell. Will it go? No luck on that one. He gets it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Out to the right wing. Screen by Capella. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. And here's Conley. Gobert finds Conley. 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Collins. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 16. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Conley passes to Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Young. Five to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 18.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Here's Gobert. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing. Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good. For Utah, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Mitchell, the pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
18 feet out. Yep, that one goes.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
1:46 left in the fourth. Pass to Capella. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. Stolen by Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Young. 1:05 left in the final quarter. Yep, count it.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Utah with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Collins passes to Young. Over Conley. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. So this one belongs to the Hawks. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So
Welcome, folks. D8.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Crowder, and there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Ayton to the middle. And doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Just 2 to shoot. Bridges outside. Tries again.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
Paul against Collins. And here's Booker from the arc. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Ayton, the pass to Booker. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Dishes it to Young. To the hoop.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker looking around. On the wing, Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Bridges with the steal. Here's Ayton. Good work defensively by Capella.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Young's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Charity strike shot. Ayton trying to break free. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep.
But you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Bridges outside. For the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Shot from 12. Young's shot is off. The Suns trail. Booker, right side. Paul outside. Bridges passes to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton with it. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Paul dishes to Booker. This one for three. The offensive rebound.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Now, here is Young. Shot on the wing. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker pulls it in.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
In the corner, Herter with it. Right wing. Reddish with the ball. He's against Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him. And now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. To the paint. Bridges outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young outside. Here's Herter. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker dishes to Crowder. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks leading by 5. Collins in the post. He's guarded by Booker. Shot by Collins, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bridges passes to Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, just a tremendous ball fake by Lou Williams. Gets himself to the line.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And he can't hit the second. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
They looking around. Shaman. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Gallinari with it. We'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Williams kicks to Zhang. It's right on the wing. He takes it in. Passes it to Luau. McGee against Gallinari. McGee inside. Yep, that one goes.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Zhang with the screen for Wright. Over in the corner, Williams. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Shot from the wing, poked loose. And McGee kicks to Payne. For three, just 5 on the clock. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Gallinari right side. And he banks in the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Payne up top, guarded by Wright. Payne's shot is good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Wright looking around. On the wing, Williams. Inside. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Williams kicks to Zhang. And Wright, here we go. Crafty move. And it's good on the way in. Wright's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Suns trail by 6. Payne with it. Takes it inside. The layup off target.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Johnson against Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right outside. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Williams. He dishes it to Zhang. Out to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. shot. A 4-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Sun shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Paul passes to Ayton. There's the dish to Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker. The rebound by Luwawu. Atlanta leading by 8.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Booker with no one around. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that one's good. Right. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Williams against Booker. Looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the lane.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Luwawu.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Bridges. Luwawu's shot is off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
It's right on the wing. Defended by Paul. Right against Paul. And that one's good. Right. Wright's got 7 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
The drive by Booker. The kick out to Crowder. It's a hand on it, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his first basket of the night.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
And the pass to Jang. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bridges inside. Gets to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Reddish grabs the rebound.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
For 3, Bridges. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 9. And do not go away as we'll... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Paul's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nailed from three-point land.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
Collins is checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns trail by 6. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Bridges passes to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Paul missing. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Paul with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Over Reddish. Deflected by Reddish. The Hawks leading by 6. And Williams, here we go. He kicks it to Collins. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Crowder. Now Bridges. Pass to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And he's good on the 3-ball. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. No good with the layup. Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Looks for ball, hits it to him. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Booker the pass to Bridges. Outside Crowder, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Atlanta leading by 3. Young outside. On the wing, Williams to stop the drought. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Outstanding shot. Blocker DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Pass to Bridges. Booker with it. He's guarded by Williams. Ball against Young. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For Atlanta, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. Capella sets a screen for Young. Over Ayton. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Young against Paul. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Kicks it out to Booker. From outside, off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Young, and he gets the bucket.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Paul looking over the floor. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. 3-pointer. That shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Williams. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Top of the key, Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Williams for three. Launches it. He's off on that one. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow. All right, David, great job.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat. Allie, take it.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Butler passes to Robinson. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Reddish. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
For 3, Robinson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Puts the move on. Young misses. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
So it's Atlanta now. Still without a basket in the game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get live.
Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Driving to the basket, and he slams it in one-handed.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice, consistent part of his game.
Lowry with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Collins. To the left side wing. Robinson with a steal. Butler on the wing. Here's the 3. Lowry outside. No one near him. Yes, on the jumper. Lowry's got his second bucket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. 1:52 left in the first quarter.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella finds Collins. From deep three-point range. And no good. And it's Miami the other way. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Here he goes. Back to Robinson. Here's Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Tucker, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Reddish, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
At the line for the Hawks, Cam.
No good on the second free throw. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Driving inside. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Wide open. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Young can't hit. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Lowry left side. Outside Tucker. Going inside. Out to Lowry. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Young, here we go. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. He buries it from 3.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Hawks trailing. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Lowry. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Outside Tucker. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Lowry outside. Puts it up. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Lowry's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Robinson. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point Miami lead.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Buries it from 3. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Drives to the hoop. Outside for Butler. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul. The Hawks call timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Give them a hand, fans.
Lowry outside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
For the Miami Heat, Dancer.
Here's Wright.
Fans, that was your Miami Heat Dancer.
A minute 39 left in the first half. Outside, Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Can't hit from in close.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Down low. Back to Wright. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. A shot to stop the run. Good on the bucket. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Strus. Hunter covering. Morris outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Morris. 4 on the clock. Hero for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Right side, Williams. And it's in there.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Right against Oladipo. Hero outside. Drains the triple. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 13-point lead at wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Williams in at the 2.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he... Yes, sir! That's what you do well right there. Wow.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Strus, hounded by Wright. Back to Oladipo. Here's Strus. They grab their own miss. Dedmon, no good. Atlanta is shooting about 47%. A nice number. Right side, Hunter. Strus grabs the miss. Miami has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Morris outside. Takes a three. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Williams in the post. He's working on Morris. Williams misses. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Strus. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Hero. Williams against Hero. Williams misses. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Hero on the wing. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Out of bounds. Miami ball.
And here are the Heat now. Oladipo outside. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Hero. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Hawks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
But if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Defensive foul.
And the free throw, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dedmon, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it to win the run. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 6 points.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Miami ball.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Pass to Hero. 4-3. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
For 3, Oladipo. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To the inside. Okongwu fades back. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oladipo against Wright. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And it's Miami with a rebound. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Morris. Oladipo against Wright. Here's Dedmon. Here's Strus. The layup off target. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Heat out in front.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Hawks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tucker.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins checked in for Gallinari. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich has checked in for Williams. And it's Young in for Wright. Robinson finds Lowry. Off target from outside. Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Pass to Young. Now Bogdanovich puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Out to the right wing. Butler with the ball. Okongwu on him. And he makes it.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Here's Collins. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for the Heat, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. A shot by Butler, no good. And the Hawks with possession here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pure from three-point range.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Pass to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Robinson can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Second team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Lowry, good. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Here's Bogdanovich. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Lowry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Who poked away. Inside. The finish! Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
And there's these moments where Reddish can do it all himself. A two-way threat, taking pleasure in putting his stamp on those kind of sequences.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Adebayo. And it's blocked by Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Lowry against Young. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. That one's wide left.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyle Lowry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Butler. Tries to snap the cold streak. That shot is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Over to the left wing. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Reddish. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Now
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
On the wing, Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Jazz. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Lets it fly. Reddish grabs the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
He put the ball on the deck and attacked Rudy Gobert offensively. He has elevated his game.
Young against Conley. Young looking it over. Driving in. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Young's shot is good.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Young against Conley. Over Young. Conley's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Collins dishes to Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella with a screen on Conley. Bogdanovich goes in. And there it is for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell outside. From downtown, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Young passes to Capella. Now here's Reddish, guarded by O'Neal. He gets it in there.
Reddish. Assist from Clint Capella.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mitchell. Up top, Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Gobert gets to Conley. From 18 feet away. The shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pushing it up. Goes up and finished off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. He can't hit that shot. Collins with some nice D. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bogdanovich looking around. Stolen by O'Neal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hawks ball.
And here's Young. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta up 7. And we'll...
Your chance dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
A strong element to Cam Reddish's game is his counter moves that leave defenders helpless.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
For the Jazz.
And the second free throw, good. So it's Atlanta now. Now Young. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot from past the arc. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Now, here is O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Conley dishes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal misses.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker, using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Down low, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Conley with it. He kicks it to O'Neal. The pass to Conley. Gobert with it. The feed to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Gallinari outside. On deep. Utah with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gay passes to Oni. Clock at 6. Clarkson for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 8. Williams looking over the floor. Jang high post. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Yep, it counts. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Right inside. Jang finds Gallinari. Back to Jang. Second chance shot. Out to Gallinari. Passes it to Hunter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Elbow shot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Gallinari. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so that's the end of the first half. Puck. Thank you, David. We'll be back after
16.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, you gotta like what Cam Reddish has done in this game so far.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, we got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 6. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Stolen by Gay. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 6. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Clarkson against Williams, and stolen by Jang.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
And here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Gay inside. Gallinari on him. Knocks it loose. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Wright. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now Clarkson. Gay up top. Gallinari covering. To the inside. Whiteside. A second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. Kicks it to Jang. Right outside. 5 on the clock. The shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Back to Whiteside. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Tries from 16. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. And they're running. And here we go. Jang dishes to Wright. Back to Jang. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Williams. The Hawks again can't hit.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Here's Oni. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Nice move. And he dunks it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Right, the pass to Jang. Good on the shot. Jang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oni passes to Ingles. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jang. Hunter, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Oni passes to Ingles. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
And your Jazz Dancers.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so it's Atlanta with it. And so in the game for the Hawks. Jang is out there. Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. Now here's Wright. Here's Hunter. And he converts the layup. Hunter's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Now the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. Gallinari covering. Here's Conley. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Wright. Passes it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Back to Mitchell. That's tipped and stolen by Jang. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bogdanovich against Williams. Pass to Gallinari. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
Scooped up. Here's Bogdanovich, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Young against Conley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 14. Now, here's Mitchell. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Young drives in. Here's Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Atlanta leading by 14. Outside Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. He kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Conley. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Gobert with it and guarded by Capella. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now O'Neal. After the missed 3 from John Collins. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
So cerebral out there. You always feel like Conley's making the right decision.
Here's Young. O'Neal with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And here's Young, following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Reddish. Shoots from the baseline. Young's shot is off.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And the dunk by Capella.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
From deep three-point range, here's Gobert. Can't get it to fall. And so the Hawks take the win. Thank you, David. Great.